last time you were here, back in March, I brought up the issue of a U.S. Armenia tax treaty. I know we've told your staff, I'm not blindsiding you here, that I'd bring this up again. And the answer I've gotten from your staff is, hey, it'd be wonderful if we did it, but it's a matter of prioritizing our resources. So I want to review with you why I think it's a priority. Canada, whose Treasury Department analog has maybe a tenth of your resources, negotiated a treaty with Armenia. Your department has negotiated treaties with Luxembourg and Malta and with dozens of other countries. But what I think your staff may be losing track of is they're looking at everything through solely a economic lens, and they also need to look from a geopolitical and foreign policy lens. And I'm asking your department to just have one tax lawyer spend a few months to do something, and I want to describe how important it is from the standpoint of the Congress and the standpoint of the executive branch, State Department, Foreign Policy, Defense Department. We in Congress have provided $1 billion of aid to Armenia over the last 25 years. The executive branch has a policy of getting the newly independent states that became independent from the Soviet Union to wean them from Moscow. And that is so important that not only have you done tax treaties with Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, but we've put our lives on the line. We admitted Estonia into NATO. We could be at war with Russia. We could lose soldiers in the field. Now, I'm not asking anybody in the Treasury Department to put their life on the line. Just asking to do something that should be rather easy, because I've persuaded, I've talked with the Armenians, they'll start with your model treaty. Given that the Congress has provided $1 billion for this objective, given that our soldiers are ready to die for this objective, can you spare a tax lawyer for a few months?
So, Congressman, I understand the strategic significance of Armenia and appreciate the source of your concern. We obviously look at these tax treaties through an economic tax policy lens. And the basic question that we ask is, can we avoid the kind of double taxation the tax treaties are meant to avoid? We don't have any evidence that there is double taxation.
That was the answer you gave last time. It's a chicken and egg. There's no investment because there's no tax treaty. There's no tax treaty because there's no investment. I've done my best to persuade you on this, and I've just got a minute to go on to something.